So here we are. This is the 1979 CJ5. We just brought it home today, and as you can see, this one has the fiberglass body. It needs cleaned off. It's got that inline 6-cylinder, same AMC that they usually use. Where does it say it right there? 258. And then the only thing we've done so far is change the battery clamps out. They had it on a side post. I didn't happen to have a side post, so I switched them over to a top post. And I hooked up a boat gas tank. So we're running on some old boat gas. But they had the air cleaner off from it for some reason. It's got oil in there. I've not tried this yet. I just hooked that up. Just took the boat gas up and just hooked up the fuel line. That's the old filter they had. Check and make sure we have a little bit of coolant in here. Yep. And let's check and make sure we have a little bit of engine oil in here. Yep. So these wires here on the coil, they don't look like they're real. They don't look like a real solid deal. So I'm gonna try and get them as best we can. It looks like they just twisted some wires on there. So that's probably gonna be our problem, but let's give it a crank and see what it does. Oh, I forgot to mention, this thing has some sort of a homemade cab on here. I'm not sure why they did that, but they made some homemade doors. But that's going to be one of the first things that we'll take off this thing. But I don't know how many miles is on this. This is all the stuff. Looks like we have some new chassis parts ready to put on. Oh, here's the air cleaner. Looks like some rear view mirrors. Air cleaner. I just want to get in here and see if I can. All kinds of extra parts. Oh, more rear view mirrors. Oh, rear view mirror brackets. This looks like the homemade plexiglass window. Yeah, we ain't gonna use that. Oh, the good chassis parts, we'll use those. Ooh, it's got a heater. A heater. Look at that. Heater hoses. Came out of an old school bus or whatever, but I don't know what that is. Oh, and it's got that plow lift on here. So here's the controls for the plow. And here's the valve You see these rods come in here to the valve, and then that runs up here to a cylinder. There's a pump on the other side. There's the tank for it. But let's get in this thing. First time I ever sat in here. Ooh, seats ain't too bad. Okay, so what do we got? Ooh, tape deck. Miles, 100,000 miles, right? Yeah. We have a tachometer, fan, temp, and all that. I don't think any of this stuff is probably hooked up because we have this aftermarket heater. That's a clock. Oh yeah, so let's see if it's in neutral here. It's got a manual, of course. I'll go ahead and depress the clutch pedal. Pump it up a couple times. Whoa. Bring on the thunder. So seems like it's not wanting to get fuel real good yet. Maybe there's a little air in there. So our oil pressure gauge is working, and we had oil pressure. And our amp gauge, well, it's a voltmeter, but that was working because it came up when it was running. So let's see why we're not getting fuel, and maybe it'll run. So I did discover we do have a choke lever down here, so I'm going to try that and see if that makes a difference. We'll give it a little bit of choke. Oh, it likes a choke. Oh, this has a temp down here. That one probably don't work. Yeah, let me cut out on the choke a little bit. Oh, it likes full choke on me. Carb must need cleaned out. Okay, well, so this thing does run, but it'll only run with a choke on, so the carb needs cleaned out. It sounds like it might have a little bit of a miss, but that could be because of the poor carburation. Oh, there we go. Bit better, but we're going to need to clean the carb out for sure. Can't drive it like this. Need to clean the carburetor out. some of them will, we might have a bad intake gasket too. I've had to change the intake gasket out on these before, on a machine that was running just about like this, because it wouldn't pull enough vacuum to pull the gas in there. It was just pulling straight air in through the intake gasket. But I have to have, yeah, I have to do a little more checking and see, but yeah, that's not too bad. Seemed to run good.